Adrian? Good, mate. How are you?
Come on.
Brad?
Yeah.
Well done.
I picked these two to come with me because I wanted to look younger.
Folks, Warrington head coach Tony Smith, Adrian Morley and Lansford Jocker and Brett Hodgson. Any questions, please?
Tony, what were the crucial points in the game?
I can't remember now. It's all a blur. There's probably a lot of crucial points, but it's about taking your opportunities when they arise. That's in these sort of matches. Sometimes you only get a few, and if you don't take them, well, they can hurt you. You've got to make them happen as well. I thought we did make them happen, particularly in the second half. First half, I just, our control, and I don't bang on about completion rates often, but we turned over the ball 5 times at halfway line, and that was pretty evident, I think, to everybody about what we needed to do probably the second half, and we controlled that a lot better and didn't turn it over at the halfway line. And the weather probably played a part in tactics as well, that you get the ball down the other end and all that. And when we did that, we were able to cause a few problems for the Rhinos, because of that field position, and took some opportunities because of it. So, I thought our control in the second half was fantastic compared to the first half. But I didn't think we did much wrong in the first half, really. We had a lapse there after the penalty, and Big Kirky took advantage of that and rolled over in the second tackle. So that was about the biggest blemish I saw in the first half.
What would you say about Brett's performance today, Tom?
Depends if he was here or not. What I'd say, it was okay. No, he was terrific for us. He copped a pounding today, and he took some knocks, and he got up. He's a tough bloke, and I've said it before. He's not the fastest, the strongest, or even best looking, but he knows how to play footy. He knows how to play footy, and he schemed well there today, and he's one of those fullbacks. You've either got to be absolutely fantastic and scintillating, carrying the ball and hurting him, or smart. And he showed his smarts there today. What he makes up for, what he lacks in some of those pace and size and that of some other fullbacks, he makes up the smarts and the quickness between his ears, and he orchestrated a couple of those tries, and they were all planned by him, not by the coach or anything like that. He was out the back organising the next play and the next play after that, and he had some good help there today as well, I think. I'm going to say I thought Adrian really lifted us as well when he came on, and I'm not saying that just because he's here. I like him, so I'll say it whether he's here or not, as opposed to Hodgson. I thought Adrian really lifted us, as did Michael Monaghan. I thought he was a real spark for the team, and along with Wiley, Fox, and Breers, the smarts were there, and the other boys were pretty good foot soldiers there today.
Brett, can you talk us through what was going through your mind as you saw Wiley coming to and how long does it take to recover?
I was trying to get out of his way as quick as possible, there's no doubt. Now, I got a lot of time for Kyle. He's a champion bloke, and there was absolutely nothing wrong with the tackle. He just got me good, and it was one of those things where I don't remember much of the tackle, but I come to when I saw the replay, and there was absolutely nothing wrong with it. And probably lucky not to concede a try in that play, but that's part of my position. Sometimes I get isolated and have to bring the ball back to the forwards in the middle and cop the punishment.
Tony, did you think you got the benefit of a few calls today?
Sometimes, a few went against us as well, but I'll do the line from last week again if you like. I can go back to round 1 and show you a few calls that I didn't get, or the team didn't get. You've got to be good enough to overcome it. Whether it hurts at the time and all that sort of stuff, and we all throw our arms up, and depends which side of the fence you're looking from as to whether it's a good call or a bad call or a great call. It really does. So, it's easy for us coaches to sit on one side of the fence and go, wow, we've got a bad call there today. And I've been guilty of it. It's, you know, I'll go back to my job is to get my players good enough to overcome the bad decisions. If we do that, if we're able to do that, you know, I can walk away and, hey, if we get a couple go our way, hey, I'll take them, you know, because all you can hope as a coach as well, and all you can hope as a sports fan, that it actually does even itself out either over the game or the year, you know. That's all you can do. At times when you're sitting there, if I was sitting there after a loss and it was a narrow call and, you know, 2 or 3 had gone against me, I'd probably be doing well to contain my emotions about that, but that's what we've got to do. You know, that's the. I understand why you asked the question, though, by all means.
I just wondered if you were expecting a bit when Paul went through that punch.
I would have been if I was getting punched. He scares me, William. Probably why he was in the team. He's, you know, you've got to be tough to play this sport, and sometimes, you know, emotions bubble over, and I don't encourage it, but because I was never any good at it, but you know, you'll probably look back at it and say it was a silly thing to do at the time as well.
When you first saw the replay of the Delaney incident, did you think it was a try or not straight off?
The Delaney incident.
When Delaney put the ball down after Kyler's tackle on Brett.
Oh, I was just confused why we had to watch it so many times. You know, that's just, wow. You know, if you watched it 1 or 2 times, then, you know, yeah, I nearly had time to get back to Warrington and make a cup of tea and come back, make a decision. You know, just whether it went our way or not our way or whatever. You know, get on with it. It was my frustration more than whether it went for us or against us. To, you know, this is one of the highlights of our sporting events, and you know, get on with it and let's entertain. That's what we're there for, and you know, and handle it if we do get it wrong or don't get it wrong. We've got a lot of, you know, issues around that, but they need to be sorted out in our off season. Really.
Do you think there should be a limit, Tony, on the number of times the video referee can look at an incident?
Yeah, let's try that. Or let's.
No more than 2, twice or 3 times.
And if they go any more than that, then it's a coach's call, and you know, all that sort of stuff.
Brett, just as a, obviously, you know, you're in the league and things, what does winning the Lance told me to you as an individual?
Oh, it's huge. It's you know, I've been very fortunate through my career. I've you know, received some pretty good accolades and awards, and you know, with an NRL Grand Final and now this, it's you know, it's very humbling to receive such an honour. But in the same breath, that I've been around long enough to know that I don't play well unless I play behind a very, very good pack of forwards. Back at what Tony said, I thought Moz was absolutely outstanding today, as were several of our big men in the middle, and therefore it gave us plenty of opportunity to play some attacking footy in that second half. So, you know, it's going to be something which I look back on with great admiration, and you know, very, very excited and honoured to receive it.
Thanks, folks. Cheers.
Got to have one for Moz, haven't we?
Yeah, Adrian, what does it feel to be part of another success? It's a great era for them. How does it feel to be part of yet another success?
Oh, absolutely incredible. You know, when the boys had the success in 09 and 10, was unbelievably disappointed last year, and made it a goal of ours this year, and to have come down and, you know, 3 times out in 4 years is a fantastic achievement, and proud to be part of it.
And his 150th game for the club, so what a great way to finish it off.
I just wanted to ask you, in your playing career that you played in Australia and also elsewhere, what rates better for you? This sort of thing here now, or having really won in a grand final, for example?
It's a really, really tough question, actually. They're all fantastic in their own right. You know, I've been very fortunate and lucky to have won something major at every club I've been to, but I'll never get tired of days like this. But you know, I've got no favourites or anything like that.
Thanks, folks.
Good answer.
Cheers.
Cheers.